February 28th, 2026. No soldier crossed the border. No spy handed over a file. Iran's supreme leader was killed because of a traffic camera. This war had a secret layer underneath every explosion. Cameras, satellites, hacked apps, stolen signals. Let's go. Traffic camera network hacking. Iran built a safe city network. Thousands of CCTV cameras across Tehran, designed to spy on their own people. Protesters, dissidents, regime enemies. Big mistake. Israel hacked every single one of them. These cameras run on IP-based networks connected to the internet for remote government monitoring. Like any internet-connected device, they have firmware, software embedded in the hardware. Israeli intelligence cracked vulnerabilities in that firmware, installed invisible encrypted tunnels, and silently streamed live footage back to servers in Tel Aviv. For years, undetected. What did they do with years of footage? Pattern of life analysis. Every bodyguard's face, every convoy route, every gate entry, every shift change. Behavioral profiles built over months, automatically, using computer vision and movement detection algorithms. The regime built a surveillance network to control their people. Israel turned it into a 24/7 live feed of their own leadership. Iran's security camera became Israel's spy camera. Beidou, China's GPS. Here's something the West doesn't want to admit. GPS is American, and America can switch it off or jam it whenever it wants. Iran learned this the hard way. In previous confrontations, U.S. forces jammed GPS signals across Iranian airspace. Guided weapons failed at over 70%. Drones flew blind. Missiles drifted off course. Iran's fix? Ditch GPS entirely. Switch to Beidou, China's global navigation satellite system. Beidou runs 50-plus satellites across 3 orbital layers, GEO, IGSO, and MEO, blanket coverage of the entire globe. Fully operational since 2020. And technically, it's more advanced than GPS in several critical ways. Accuracy. Beidou's B2B signal hits 10-centimeter positioning precision. Standard GPS drifts 3 to 5 meters under normal conditions. In a war, that difference is life and death. Jamming resistance. Beidou broadcasts simultaneously across 3 frequency bands, B1, B2, B3. To jam it, you need to overpower all 3 bands at once. That's exponentially harder than jamming single-frequency GPS. Built-in satellite messaging. Beidou has a short message communication service baked directly into the satellite, device-to-satellite communication with zero ground infrastructure needed. No internet, no phone tower, pure satellite link. Iranian command posts could coordinate even when every ground network was destroyed. Under the 2021 Iran-China 25-year strategic partnership, Iran received access to Beidou's encrypted military-grade signal tier, same as the Chinese military uses. Positioning reliability under heavy jamming, 98%. America built GPS. China built the version America can't touch. Iran pointed missiles with it. AI-powered intelligence fusion. Individual data streams are just noise. Fused together by machine learning, they become a kill order. Israel's Unit 8200 built an AI targeting system that simultaneously processes every intelligence channel. Hacked camera feeds, intercepted phone signals, satellite imagery, human intelligence reports, and runs pattern recognition across all of it in real time. Here's the technical core: multi-source correlation. The AI builds behavioral baselines for every tracked target. When they move, where they go, who they meet. Any deviation from baseline gets flagged instantly. When camera data, phone location data, and satellite imagery all independently point to the same location at the same time, the system triggers a high-confidence alert. 3 separate intelligence streams. 0 human coordination between them. The machine does it in seconds. The Financial Times reported this system uses tools that did not exist a few years ago. Automated dossiers. Machine speed target generation. Thousands of data points processed simultaneously. Human analysts couldn't do this in hours. The AI does it before they've had their coffee. AI didn't replace the intelligence officer. It gave him superhuman speed. Murmansk bien, the truck that killed Starlink. Before the war, 50,000 Starlink terminals had been smuggled into Iran. SpaceX even waived subscription fees, giving Iranians direct and censored internet via satellite. Iran couldn't block it through software. Starlink bypasses every ground-level filter. So they used physics. Russia supplied Iran with the Murmansk bien, a mobile electronic warfare system mounted on military trucks. It generates high-power radio frequency interference across a 300-kilometer radius, targeting the exact frequency bands Starlink uses: 10.7 to 12.7 gigahertz downlink, 14 to 14.5 gigahertz uplink. It doesn't hack Starlink. It doesn't need to. It simply drowns the signal and noise. The satellite transmission still exists, but the terminal can't separate it from the interference. Result: 80% packet loss. Thousands of terminals go effectively offline. No software update can fix this. It's not a code vulnerability. It's a fundamental physics problem, signal-to-noise ratio. The only solution is physically moving outside the 300-kilometer jamming zone. You can encrypt data. You can't encrypt physics. Mobile network penetration. While cameras watched buildings, phones track people. SS7, signaling system number 7, is the global protocol that connects every telecom network on Earth. It was designed in 1975 for reliability, not security. Zero encryption. Zero authentication between carriers. No verification that the requesting party is legitimate. Any entity with SS7 network access can send a location query for any phone number on Earth and receive back real-time GPS coordinates, without the owner's knowledge, without any alert on the device, without the carrier being notified. The phone doesn't need to have location services enabled. It doesn't even need an active call. Israeli intelligence combined SS7 exploitation with IMSI catchers, portable devices that mimic cell towers, capturing device identities and real-time location data from any nearby phone. Military-grade versions run dozens of targets simultaneously without detection. Together, a live, continuous map of every target's location, updated in real time, anywhere on Earth. The most powerful surveillance tool ever built is the phone in your pocket. And a 50-year-old protocol is the key. IP camera exploitation. Iran did the same thing back, just for a different purpose. After firing a missile, you need to know if it hit. The fastest confirmation? A camera near the target. Iran ran systematic hacking campaigns against IP cameras across Israel, UAE, Qatar, Bahrain, and Kuwait, targeting Hikvision and Dahua devices, which together cover roughly 40% of the global CCTV market. The exploits used were embarrassingly simple. CV 2021-33044. Send one crafted packet to Dahua's login page. Device returns full admin access. No password needed. CV 2021-36260. Hikvision web server flaw. Run any command directly on the camera's operating system. Total control. These aren't sophisticated 0 days. They're years-old, publicly documented vulnerabilities with freely available exploit code online. Still working because most cameras are never updated after installation. Iran routed attacks through commercial VPN services, Mulvad, NordVPN, Surfshark, layering obfuscation to mask the origin. Checkpoint research confirmed Iran had established persistent access to target cameras weeks before the war started. They weren't reacting. They were prepositioned. The cameras were already compromised before the first missile left the launcher. Satellite broadcast signal hijacking. 2 attacks. 1 principle. Trust without verification. The TV hijack. Satellite broadcast receivers display whatever signal arrives on the correct frequency. No cryptographic check. No sender verification. Israel breached the uplink station's encoding systems and injected their own video feed into the outgoing satellite transmission. Millions of TV sets across Iran displayed the injected content. The satellite retransmitted it without question. The prayer app, Bade Saba calendar, Iran's most popular Islamic app, used by millions daily. Israel compromised its back-end push notification server. Admin access gained. One command. A message pushed simultaneously to every registered device. No individual phone was hacked. No individual user was targeted. The distribution layer was compromised, reaching everyone at once. Size described this as a level of cyber-psychological integration not previously seen in active conflict. Don't hack every target. Hack the system that reaches them all. 8 technologies. 2 sides. 1 lesson. Every system that got exploited was built for convenience, not security. The war of February 2026 didn't introduce new technology. It just showed what was already possible.